Oh, crack of my ass. Hey. Stop by and shoot the breeze a while. Talking to whoever's on here. Good morning, everybody. Or evening if you're in America. by and shoot the breeze a while. I'm just relaxing here, waiting for somebody to chat with me. Doing a relaxing Sunday morning live stream. I'm in my favorite spot, the hammock. We like hammocks so much we actually got 2 of them. A his and hers, I reckon you'd say. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Oh. Oh well. Now the whole time I've been on live here, I've had 2 people finally came on and they just left. I got somebody came back. Good morning. How y'all doing? That you? Ain't nobody gonna stay and talk. I ain't purty enough. I need some makeup, some big boobs. Think about put lipstick on this pig, everybody. You know what they say, huh? They say you can put lipstick on a pig, you kill a pig.
Why don't you put the table? I don't know what's your position. They're very difficult now.
I thought it was very comfortable. Kick back here. I'm looking straight in the camera. Kind of dark. Kind of dark out here. Kind of dark out here. Yeah, am I dark on the screen, y'all? Talk to me.
You're begging to talk.
You can go somewhere?
Yeah, I just go. Use light for and everything.
You gonna do what?
I'm going to get the bottled water here. They need the water because I'm so bad. And then I will buy rice, maybe 10 kilos of rice, and then I'll buy some egg. So,
You gonna haul all of that on the motorcycle?
yeah, I will put in the sack directly on the sack.
You're ready. Good morning.
Oh,
Speak to me, people. Speak to me.
the NBA is starting na. Do you think it's gonna rain? No, not yet. I have to wear my
It's been raining on and off all morning, baby.
like that. Oh,
Better take your hat,
not hot.
your hoodie, whatever you want to call it. Have you ever even unlocked the gate today?
This one, I will go this.
The gate unlocked?
I will go first follow up the old lady, not to come, not to go up there if it is raining. And then we might, because they are ashamed to me, I don't want to take their life risk for this.
So you're gonna be going a while then.
Just in a quick lang, just at the old house and then go directly to market. How long is it gonna be?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah. Just let me
I
do.
thought you were just going right here.
No, yeah, after go to old house. For this
Okay, well,
weather,
be careful.
I don't like people. That they're in the mountain, they're gonna go up here to attend, but it seems it's not gonna be good. I don't wanna take their life to the risk. I might be blaming the family.
Yeah. All right. Well, you just be careful.
Huh?
Said you be careful.
I always do.
Motorbike got plenty of gas.
This is the problem. I will go first to the kuya to pick up the bottle of water
Okay.
because before the rain so bad, we have to stop water. Who knows? Because of the effect of the typhoon, it will last a week. No
Yeah.
electricity. So how can we get water?
Yep.
So I'll be better, okay?
Okay, brother.
Always do. Oh no, that's not too bad. This is another problem. No, we need to change.
Good morning, Elvis.
Hi, Elvis.
She's leaving, but I'm here.
Say hi to me first before I leave.
He already did. He said, "Hey, Butch&Malou."
Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you, Huggy Bird.
I've been having people come and go, but nobody wants to talk.
I'll be back in a minute. I'll just have to take some stuff errand today. Yeah.
I'm just kind of kicked back and relaxing. I don't know how well the camera's working here. Does the camera seem to be working okay here, or do I need to move it? See if that's me. I just push the motorcycle around. They got to drive it back and forth, back and forth. See, weaklings, Filipino weaklings. How you doing this evening? Yeah, she's going all over the country. You doing okay today? Let me do it like this so I ain't got to keep looking down. Hey, my phone has not been sitting there for a while and has not charged up one iota. Maybe that's why nobody's coming. Philly in the Philippines is live streaming. Okay, I just didn't know if it was giving a dark view. It looks like to me it's extremely dark, but it is dark outside. We're outside. Fox News is live. Everybody's live. Maybe that's why nobody's coming. Even Alberto's something or other. DZMM special Alberto. I don't even know what that means. Typhoon live coverage. Typhoon mountain coverage. Alabama versus LSU. Typhoon. Everybody's talking about the Typhoon. I'm doing fine, man. I was trying to actually find my live stream so I ain't got to keep looking down. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Why can I not find my live stream? That's sad when I can't even find my own live stream. Here I am. Okay, now I can read your text without having to look down at the computer. It seems like that's a weird view, huh? Me laying in a hammock. Heck, I'll give you tell you about how you signs of growing old. I was in the house sitting in my chair yesterday, and Malou come in there and sat in my lap, and it threw my back out, and I was about to get down on the floor crying. Nah, it ain't gonna affect us. Maybe a lot of rain, but that ain't. We live in kind of a high area here, so the rain's just gonna drain off. We're not gonna be infected at all. Other than just rain. That's basically all it's done since I've been here 3 months ago. There's something missing there. But I just see on my tripod there's a nut on the bottom of it here. I mean a bolt with nothing on it. So I'm assuming something done fell off. Well, I can't. I was thinking to show you my tripod, but I can't. See if we can do this now. I don't know if you can see my tripod on there or not. Anyway, this tripod I have here was purchased with a camera. But this camera was one of them old VHS cameras that looks like something from out of Hollywood or something. Bought back in the early 80s. And I bought this tripod with it. Now the camera's been long gone, but the tripod's still hanging around. It eased up now, but it hurt for hours last night. I actually went to bed like 6 o'clock last night because my back was hurting so bad. But this morning it's better. I slept about half the night in a back brace, and Malou woke me up and took the back brace off, and I'm okay now. It was just when she sat in my lap, it put my back in a odd position, and I could literally feel it just like pop out of place. I'm like, oh, please move, please move. But I'm okay now. That's something I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. There's so many things I would love to get out and do. I'd love to raise some chickens and pigs and grow a garden and there's all kind of raise some beef cows and all kinds of things. But were you trying to say I'm old? I still got some of them old VHS tapes where we made them home movies, that big old heavy duty thing. I mean, you literally had to set it on your shoulder. It was so big. It had a big old VHS tape that went down in it. I don't even know if them old VHS tapes are still played. Yeah, I'm okay. And I ain't asking you to hang around here just to pacify me. I mean, I love talking with you, but you got things to do, man. You ain't got to hang around here chatting with me. I just figured I'd turn it on. If somebody wanted to come by and say, hey, they could. You know, I don't want to hold nobody up. I understand you probably just come in from work or something. But I never hear from Rose anymore. Every now and then you'll just come on my live stream and say hey, and that's about it. But she's putting out the videos. Seems like I get a notification for one of her videos every 10 minutes or so. Oh. I tell you what, if you got something to do, I need to run to the restroom. So chill out and get you some uh, supper or something. I'll be back in just a minute. See if I can get back on here. Oh. Okay. Okay, we'll talk with you later. Anybody else come here to chat a while? I lost my pillow. Where's my pillow go? Huh. I had a pillow here. Anybody care to chat? Chit chat. We gonna chit chat. We gonna chisma. Anybody want a chisma? I'm gonna eat me a piece of candy. Nobody wants to talk. Okay, that's fine. Y'all name a subject, we'll talk about it. I've done a little bit of everything in my life. We can chit chat about anything you want to chit chat. Anything about farming, heavy equipment operating, truck driving, electrical work, burglar alarm systems, insurance adjusting. I've done a little bit of everything. Nobody seems to be wanting to talk. I'll be right back then. I'm back. Still, nobody got anything to talk about. I'm just chilling out here on a Sunday morning. I would be in church if there's any English speaking churches around here. I see the 3 people here, but nobody wants to talk. Good morning. No, I'm not really a hood. I'm a old country boy. Born and raised out in the country, milking cows. I was kind of wild back in my younger days, but I don't know if you call that hood or not. Yeah. Still an original gangster from the country. I reckon, yeah. Where are you from? I'm from South Louisiana. I'm living in the Philippines right now. Maryland? Okay. I got a question from you if you're from Maryland. I drove through there once and I went to 2 years UVC State of South Carolina. Okay. But when I drove through Maryland, I was pulling a camper. But I swear the people seemed like they were trying to run me off the road. I was just wondering, is that a normal thing or is that just I went through Maryland at the wrong time of the day? Okay. I like South Carolina. I've done some work there before. I really enjoyed South Carolina. I don't know much about Maryland though. Like I say, I drove through Maryland once, and I was so glad to get out there. I mean, the 18 wheelers were trying to run me off the road. I mean, literally. I think they was literally chasing me down the interstate. And I didn't know if that was just a common thing in Maryland or maybe they just didn't like me because I wasn't going fast enough for that camper or what. But they seemed like they were giving me heck. I had been up in Connecticut working. Then I went to Pennsylvania working. And then I was coming back home. I was driving through Maryland. You were speaking my words. Tell me it's raining here. Is it hard to hear me? Or is the rain too loud? Okay. I appreciate you talking with me. It's been kind of boring morning sitting around now. They got typhoon coming in. Uh, I'm here in the Philippines. We just had one typhoon come through, and we got another one on its way. That's why it's raining. There's a lot of people been in bad shape. Now, we're okay here, but there's a lot of people here in the Philippines that's been killed and houses destroyed, and all their property was washed away. It's pretty bad in parts, not right here. I'm high and dry right here. Although I don't like it right here, we're in a subdivision. I am trying to save up some money and buy me a little land out in the country here. They've had earthquakes here, several of them the past month, several typhoons. Yeah, they caught heck here. I've only been here a few months, but I don't know if it's like this normal, but man, they've been catching heck hell lately. I mean, bad. Up, I'm being summoned. Hang on. Huh? I'll be right back, y'all. Put it. I got somebody from Maryland I'm sitting there chatting with.
Huh?
I got somebody from Maryland here I'm sitting there chatting with. You still with me, man?
It's me. There's no people at the water station.
Okay, man, I reckon I'll talk with you later.
What's that?
When I got to go through that, they left. But later, OG.
What was it? Sorry? What was it? All right. There's no people at the water station.
You made it pretty quick. I figured you'd take longer than that.
Oh, it's not gonna get right.
In the rain, you're driving slow in all this rain, woman. Baby came by for a minute. About time he came by, I said, look, man, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. So he left.
I didn't go to Old House because, it's a lot of, so I just drop by to the water and go to market.
Okay. I'm down to 2 people and they're not talking to me. Is one of these 2 people you? Okay. I don't know what TVT school in South Carolina is. What is TVT?
The typhoon is not yet landed. Look at the flood effect just early morning.
Wow.
The rain is not that. The typhoon is not landed, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Look at
Well,
somewhere.
that's the flood effect from the rain.
Yeah, some part of the Philippines is raining so bad, and this is the effect. Look at that flood. A lot of houses, church. How if that fucking typhoon just came, they said, in quote, you can wash off the Philippines when that down like a tsunami. We're at the end of the world, man.
I mean, I'm used to all this typhoon stuff because I'm from Louisiana, but everybody here acts like it's something they've never seen of before. I'm assuming y'all get typhoons every year, don't you?
Every year. Every fucking year.
Heck, when Hurricane Katrina hit Louisiana, it destroyed South Louisiana. They're still rebuilding. I mean, it just destroyed. New Orleans is under sea level. They got levees built around it, keeping the water out. When Katrina hit, it busted those levees and the ocean water just flooded in. It's got like 9 feet of water through the whole state. Do you think that stuff needs to be refrigerated? Because I'm just sitting on the transportation.
So, this situation there is so. When you put it there, just put the camera here, just there, you can hold that picture.
Well, the camera will be so far away, baby. That's why I got it right here. Look how it's showing my whole body and it's right here. So I can put it over there. Somebody said something. Good morning, Nikon. Be careful walking around with bare feet. Girlfriend just got out of the hospital, slipped and fell, broke her leg. Total cost of hospital. Oh, yeah, she's always getting on to me for walking around barefooted, but I mean, I don't know, it's my culture. If I'm outside, unless I'm outside working or something, we just go barefooted. But here, they don't believe in going barefooted. I got a pair of Crocs that is wore out on the bottom, so that it makes it more dangerous to walk around in them Crocs than it does barefooted. Because I step on anything wet in Crocs, and it's like a slip and slide. I have done busted my butt a dozen times since I've been here wearing them Crocs. Well, I don't know. I think it's safer to go barefoot than it is wearing Crocs. But she gets mad when I go barefoot. I need to be wearing my slippers. $200. I'm not sure how much 250. I'm still trying to convert this peso thing. How much money is 250,000 pesos? I know I just got out of the hospital from having dengue. That wasn't cheap neither. We're still struggling because of the dengue trip. 1961. Is that your birthday, 1961? If that is, I'm 2 years younger than you. $4,300. Wow. Okay. Now my dengue trip wasn't that expensive, but it was enough. They wanted me to stay in the hospital for 4 days with dengue, and they told me how much it was going to cost. I said, no, 1 day is enough. I got out of there. I couldn't. Well, I'm born in 1963. Y'all, you living here in the Philippines right now, or? You and your girlfriend together here in the Philippines, or you still back in the U.S. or wherever? Oh, that's you, partner lost in the Philippines. Okay. Uh, I've watched your channel. I can't even pronounce that. I'm a Southern hick. I can't pronounce that big word. Tuggero. Tuggero. I don't know if that's pronounced right or not. We're living right outside of Antipolo. You know where that is. Yeah, but I've watched your channel, Partner Lost in the Philippines. Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, oh, you have two channels? Wow. Well, we actually do too. This is my channel, and she has her own channel called the Busby Blog. But she just changed. It used to be Happy Filipina, but she just changed it to the Busby Blog. But if you would, don't mind subscribing. I know I'm subscribed to the Foreigner Lost in the Philippines. I'm sitting here live trying to get some hours I started this channel about a year ago when I was still in the U.S. and it made a lot of watch hours, and all those watch hours just dropped off. I went from over 3,000 watch hours down to 1,800. So I'm trying to gain back some watch hours so I can get monetized. I appreciate it. I like your channel. Yeah, I have to say I ain't never watched Foreigner Panay Adventures. I'll have to check that one out. You watch Texas Filipino, the Old Dog? I watch them too. Although I get the feeling some of them got too big for their own pants. I was watching Old Dog New Tricks the other day, and afterwards I got a text message on WhatsApp from somebody claiming to be Old Dog, and they texted me. Then I tried to call back, and they wouldn't answer the phone. So I texted them and said, "Why did you text me your number if you don't want me to call you?" And they started telling me this long story about how they only do video calls with members and all this kind of stuff, and I wasn't a member. I think it was a scammer trying to get me to pay them some money. Well, I think it was. And I tried to contact the Old Dog to let him know that somebody's trying to scam his channel, and he won't even reply. So I don't know if it was a scammer, if it was really him, or who it was. I'm thinking it was a scammer. By watching his channel, I just don't think he would have said what he said. You know, tell me if I wanted to talk to him, I needed to become a member. I just don't think that, that's him. But I've made a comment or two on his channel, letting him know that I think someone's scamming him, his channel, and he has not replied. So it is what it is. I tried to let him know. Like I say, it is what it is. I've done made 2 different comments on 2 different videos trying to tell him I think somebody's scamming on this channel, and he has not replied. So, whatever. Love and peace. Hello, love and peace. I like that name. How you doing today? Ah, hey, baby. You know somebody called Love and Peace? They want to know where the beautiful lady is.
Oh, here I am. Here.
Let me see if I can turn it. Oh,
He's married. Am I beautiful? Thank you. I'm busy.
there she is.
Hi.
I'm a lucky dude. I think so. I believe I'm pretty damn lucky.
Oh, you really
Well,
have no back and you know. Give some $8 and give some dollars.
yeah, check out this channel because I'll never remember the name. You know, I can. Foreigner Panay Adventures.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, Foreigner Panay Adventures. Where you at there, Love and Peace? You in the Philippines or where you live at?
This one, ordinary tonight.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do?
He subscribed to our channel. So I was going to subscribe to his channel.
Ordinary one. Where's this lady?
Huh?
He's baby, girl.
That's his wife.
Oh, it's right.
He said she just fell, slipped down and broke her leg.
I subscribe. Okay. You have to subscribe every channel later, but I have Busby Vlog. That's my channel. Foreigner Pinay Philippines. Okay.
He said he already subscribed.
So yours,
His other channel is Foreigner Lost in the Philippines. I've already subscribed to that one.
she has 1,004 million subscribers.
What's going on with the camera?
Yeah. I subscribe. Ever. Please subscribe the Busby Vlog. This is my channel, huh? Ever.
There was a church talking there a minute ago. Now everybody just quit talking. 1,040 subscribers. Wow. Is that on Foreigner Lost in the Philippines, or is that the other channel, the Foreigner Panay Adventures? How many subscribers you got on that channel? You just,
1,306.
wow.
9? Yeah.
Well, he just said something about 1,040 subscribers. That must be on his other one.
Still have 800 people here.
I am from Louisiana. Where are you from, Love and Peace? Is the 1040 subscribers from the Foreigner Lost in the Philippines? I can't look right now. Oh, okay. I'm from Lahore. I'm not familiar with that. Is that in the Philippines or U.S. or where's that from? Lahore. That's in the Philippines, right? Lahore. Okay. Well, my fiance here, she's a lot different than most Filipinos. I call her a unicorn. She don't get it when I say she's a unicorn, but I think she's a unicorn. Oh yeah, yeah. My girlfriend, yeah, very nice lady. Okay. I thought you said your girlfriend was a nice lady. How old your relation? We have been in a relationship almost 8 years. I've been having to travel back and forth to the Philippines, but I've been here permanently since July. We've been in an LDR for almost 8 years. Yeah, it's been a long, hard struggle. We've been through some rough times, but we're okay. Not between us, but life struggles, not between us. We ain't had no rough times. Very, 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 very conservative. I'll put it this way: she spent years in a convent. Very conservative. You almost become a nun at one time, huh? Did y'all see her being a nun? She really don't. Uh, but at the same time, we've been in a relationship for so long, and we would be married already if it wasn't for certain circumstances. I'm not going to get into right now, but it ain't our fault we're not married. It's government's fault. You mind talking to him just for a minute, baby? I need to go see him. He's chit chat.
Yes, hi. What do you want to know? It's fine. Life is different, but you know. Really? How do you feel that? Sit. You feel lucky? Thank you. I'm doing something. Just sit. You need to. Thank you so much, baby. Really?
Did you have to talk to anybody? Your skin is two-toned. It's like one fancy sports car got two-toned. I don't know. He said your skin is two-toned. I told you, it's government legal issues. We will be getting married soon. As soon as all these legal issues,
It's fine.
U.S. government, the Philippine government, they having problems.
You have nothing to worry about us. You have no worries because things are different.
Uh, I ain't gonna go into it right now, but there's been legal issues is why not illegal, but legal issues that we kept us from getting married so far. And we've also thought about traveling back to the U.S. to see family and what have you, and it would be easier for her to get there on a fiancé visa than it would be a marriage visa. Immigration in America is so screwy right now. Biden kind of screwed all that up with all his illegal aliens. Now it's just wild, like the Wild West over there. Democrats want to let everybody come to America, and the Republicans don't want to let nobody come to America. They need to find some middle ground there. Well, I don't know what she's doing, but she's not paying attention to us, so I'm going to turn the camera back around here. How's that? How many people we got now? 4 people? Well, if y'all are not subscribed, please subscribe. Nikon still on here? Or he done went away? Okay. What? Where are you near? Name some bigger places I might know. Like Iloilo, Cebu, Makati, Manila. I'm guessing you're further down like Dumaguete or somewhere in that area. But I don't know. I skipped your question. What was it? Why am I not marrying her? I told you. Legal issues between our U.S. government and the Philippine government. As soon as we get all those legal issues straightened out, we will be getting married. That's the question you're talking about? Is there a different question? I didn't see a different question. I want to know. That's the question. Why aren't we getting married? Say yes or no. That's the question you're asking about. Yes, she is. Very conservative. She is very, very, very conservative. And how many years did you live in a convent? He lived 5 years in a convent. Give you an idea of how conservative she is. Ask me your questions. You want to know the answer? I don't know what question you're talking about. Y'all let me know if that rain's getting too loud to hear me. Not really windy, but it's raining. I got a tin roof. So if it's getting too loud, y'all let me know. Ain't much I can do about the rain. I'll explain it a little deeper. When we first met, I was in the middle of a divorce, was not looking for nobody. y'all watch some of our videos, you'll hear all this. So we got it all in videos. Go back and watch our crazy LDR videos. But I was in the middle of a divorce, wasn't even looking to find another woman, and she was in the middle of a separation. She was married, and she wasn't looking for no man, but we accidentally met on Facebook, and I got my divorce, but getting an annulment here in the Philippines is a little bit harder. So we've been fighting the court system for almost 8 years trying to get her annulment finalized, and it is finalized now. We're just still waiting on the official papers, and if you live in the Philippines, you know nothing happens fast. It takes time to get the official papers and get everything legal officially. That's why we're not married. As soon as we get everything officially legalized and she can get a seminar, am I saying it right? Seminar. As soon as she can get a seminar, then we can get married. How you say it? Seminar. As soon as the very slow courts do their job and she can get a seminar, then we can get married. I hope that answers your question. Nikon, you never did answer my questions. What is a bigger city that y'all live near? I don't know where you said it is. Do y'all live near Iloilo or Dumaguete or where? Yes. I will apply for a USA nationality. Uh, Not that we want to permanently move to the U.S., but I would like to say if I go home for something, I would like her to be able to go home with me. Okay. Well, I've never heard of that one. She has to get a visa to go to America before we can do anything. Their kid ain't no big deal. My brother is actually married to her sister, and her sister had a daughter, and they're both living in America right now. And, as long as I can prove that I can afford to support her in America, the kid ain't no big different deal. But with all the immigration craziness going on in America right now, I don't know how difficult it's going to be. It might be kind of difficult. Yep, I'm a chillin'. Nice to see you drop by. Yes, I will have to sponsor her and her kids. I think that means I have to prove that I am make at least, I think it's 31,000 a year, I think. Yeah, I'm just kicked back here on a Sunday morning chilling. How are you doing today? I got the camera here, my computer down here, and my phone up here, so I ain't got to keep looking over at the computer to read. Ain't that some wild stuff? Oh, happy birthday. Camera looks good. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Uh, a lot of times when we go live, we just use a phone to go live, but I actually got a webcam plugged into my computer on a tripod today. There are some good women in America, but look, I didn't come here looking for her. I wasn't planning. I was in the middle of divorce, my second divorce. Didn't want nothing to do with another woman, and we just happened to meet up on Facebook, and I don't know, just started talking. I actually thought she was a scammer at first, and you know, I wasn't planning on falling in love with another woman, but it just happened. I can't help it because she lives on the other side of the world. I didn't just come to the Philippines hunting a wife. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. You know, uh, if she had to show me the beautiful soul that she has, very conservative, family oriented person that she is, very religious, I wouldn't be here. I guarantee you. I've done had enough wild and crazy women in America. I had two different wives cheated on me in America. While I was out working my butt off trying to support them, they was out running around jumping in bed with other men. I think I'm pretty lucky. I wish I had met her 20 years ago, but other than that, I'm pretty lucky. If me and her had met 20 years ago, we could have had a real nice life by now. But instead, I was married to another lady that dang near ruined me, put me in debt up to my eyeballs, cheated on me, chased me around my property with a pistol shooting at me. Just yeah, that's the American dream. So, as far as about my setup, uh, here with the camera and all, this is just a piece together stuff. I bought my computer because I was doing online trading. I don't even know where this camera comes from that I'm using. Uh, I actually, when I packed up to come to the Philippines, I was thinking this was a different camera, a Logitech webcam camera. So it may be one of my kids. I don't know where this camera came from, but it has a very good camera. Yep, everything happens in God's time. And I gave up on the dream of having a wife and three kids and a picket fence and a little house. When I finally gave up on that, that's when she walked into my life. That's all I ever wanted even as a teenager. It's a little house with a picket fence and a couple of kids playing in the yard. And I finally, which I do have 3 kids, but after I gave up on the dream, that everybody grows up dreaming about, I finally just gave up on that. Figured my life was over. She walked in and changed my life. Twice. I was married twice in America. My first marriage lasted about 1 year and 3 months. My second marriage lasted 28 years, and which I already knew she had cheated on me, but in 2016, 17, I got cancer. And that's when I realized my wife at the time didn't give a crap, because I was having to go to chemo treatment and radiation treatment every day. And when I finally got too sick to drive myself, she told me she was too busy to drive me to the doctor. I had to find my own way. So that tells you how much she give a damn. So as soon as I got over the cancer, I filed for divorce. If she would care enough about me to get me to a cancer treatment to cure me, I didn't need to be there no longer. Yeah. My life has not been a sweet life, let me tell you. Yeah, and I knew that she had been cheating on me years before, 28 years before that. But I had 3 kids, and I wanted my kids to have a father. So I stuck with her, not because I loved her anymore, but because I had kids I wanted to bring up to be decent human beings. So, but when I got cancer and she couldn't even help me get to the doctor, my kids were grown. I said, enough's enough. It's time for me to get out of this. And was not planning on fooling with another woman until she walked into my life. I am 62. I think I was 54, 55 when I first met her on the internet. And we've been on LDR up until this July. It's been a long haul. I have supported them, her and her son, for all this time, for 7 years now. I don't know where she went to. I thought she would kind of come to the live stream with me, but apparently she got other things she wanted to do. Depends on what you call active. You talking about in the bedroom or out and about?
What is talking about there?
Somebody says, are you still active? I don't know what they mean by that.
Who's asking that?
Love and peace.
That is very private question. Don't be rude.
I get out. I don't do a lot of work anymore. I have a bad back. I was injured on a job. But I get out and I try to walk every day. It's not coming a flood. I get out and I'll walk, I don't know, 10, 15 blocks through the subdivision now every day. Are you strong? No. I cannot. I took care of that 30 years ago. No more for me. I'm strong enough, but I took care of that 30 years ago. And she has a son, so I'm doing my water. Oh, my water's over here. Let me get my water. Oh. 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 Uh, I'm gonna tell y'all a joke I heard earlier this morning. I don't know if y'all are familiar with John Kennedy, the senator from Louisiana. He's a kind of a joker. He said when he gives blood, they use his blood to make Viagra. No. I mean, there's two bedrooms. Her son lives in one, and I live in the other. Yeah, I know. He's asking some strange questions. Lordy, lordy. I'm eating kapow candy. Yep, they getting a little too personal there. I'm about ready to quit answering their questions. So, so how are you doing today? Uh, I am sorry, I cannot remember your real name. What is Trend Tex's real name, baby? Eric. Eric. I am bad, bad, bad with names. Yeah, she remembers. I can't remember names. I, I could tell you about 1,000 different people I've worked with in the past, but I cannot tell you their name. I could draw a picture of their face, but I can't tell you their name. Uh, the people I work with that I can remember their name is people that I've given a nickname to. Now I can remember somebody said something about Trintex. I know who that is, but it's a nickname. But a real name, I don't know why I cannot remember. Uh, I reckon that's what makes a good salesman or politician is when you can remember people's names. I've known people I've met one time 20 years ago, and they can remember my name. But that's not me. I cannot. If I work with you every day for a couple of months and hearing your name, I'll remember. But even though we working together, if I just hear somebody say your name maybe once a week, I'll never remember. I don't know why that is. I've tried to figure out ways to help remember people's names, but I can't. Huh, okay. Did you make them lawnmower tires in the U.S.? Where did you do that at? always thought that'd be an interesting how they make tires. You fixing to cook again, baby?
Marinating the chicken.
Marinate.
Marinate.
Yes, little town called Olden, Georgia. Okay. Are you the one I asked about Columbia, Georgia, the other day? Columbus, Columbus, Georgia.
He's from Georgia.
Yeah.
The one that walking the long night.
I thought that was a nice little town until the sun goes down. But when the sun goes down, you can hear the bullets go to flying in certain parts of town.
I want to buy ground pork and I will roll it for you. But it's little, you know, like Shanghai roll.
Yeah.
That time, the one that I spent $20 for doing the rice, egg, milk, sugar. It's $20. I have changed 10 cents for $20.
Yeah. There was a battery plant and we were tearing the plant down. We were decommissioning, what you want to call it. What is her age? 44. But anyway, we were tearing that battery plant down, and everybody lived like at RV sites and all. Well, I had an RV, a camper on my truck, and I decided to stay right there at the job site, sleep. And the night security guard come over and said, "Look, you're welcome to stay here, but when it gets dark, the bullets start flying around here." We literally had, at the guard house, we had to put up a half-inch plate around the guard house to keep them from getting shot. Man, it did. As soon as it got dark, you can hear. I said, "Holy cow." That was the only night I slept there. Me and Malou introduced her sister. But the rest of the time when I was there, I stayed at a little, right out next to a bait and tackle shop down by the river. I can't remember the name of the river, but it's a pretty big river. And it was beautiful, peaceful. I enjoyed it. On my days off, I'd be sitting there at my camper just chilling like a villain, and people would be going fishing, and they'd come back with fish, and they didn't want to take them home and fool with them. They'd try to give them to me. They were giving them me fish every day. Every weekend, I'd get a couple fish from people fishing. And it was pretty neat. I've seen them catch some 31-pound catfish in that river there. I'm comfortable. I don't know if they have more facilities. They have everything you need here. It's a little bit different. Things move a little bit slower. Think of the U.S. in the early 60s. That's what you got right here. Same thing. And I loved that time in the U.S. in the 60s, and I enjoy it here. Oh, baby. Anyway, you can come just a second. Sit over here just a second.
For what?
Because I need to pee again.
Girls, come back to get there.
But y'all, I'll be right back. If you don't have time, Chattahoochee. Yeah, that was it. I knew it was a long name, but I couldn't remember. I'll be right back, y'all. For some reason, my kidneys are working overtime today. I'll be right back. I'm back, everybody. I don't know if anybody done left or not. Talking about tearing that plant down. You know, it was a battery plant, and therefore there's a lot of lead there. We had to wear them big Tyvek suits with face mask and hard hat and gloves taped around our wrists and our ankles. And then we'd have to go get tested once a month, have blood work done to make sure our lead levels wasn't going up. And I think according to OSHA, if your lead levels get up to 50 parts per million, you know, you can't work there anymore. Well, the company's was 30 parts per million. Well, just as we were finishing that job, mine had gotten up to 28 parts per million. And they was fixing to send me home, but we finished the job, so yeah. Why is she not doing live today?
I'm busy, huh?
She said she's busy, huh?
I just did like earlier 1 hour, but they're not there, so
yeah. She did a live earlier this morning for about an hour, and nobody ever came into the live, so she left.
So that's what people who came.
Well, y'all didn't come. I'll put that way.
You are the one who not. I didn't get not my boss.
Yeah.
I'm sweating, doing a lot of things around, so you guys talk there.
Yeah. You can't sit down too long, y'all. She would blow a fuse if she had sat down too long. That was a wicked job, though. Yeah. Actually, I think I got a video of me working with that old space suit on. Got a white hard hat, big face mask with air filters on it, high vet suit. I don't know if I ever posted that video or not. I think I've explained all that as much as I can to you. I don't know what else to tell you. Ain't like I forced myself on her. Ain't like we're teenagers. We've both been married. We both have kids. And, neither one of us is our first rodeo. We're not like a bunch of teenagers, like a bunch of rabbits, teenagers. What are you going to call it? I take it that you're a conservative person according to all your texts, but I guarantee you she's more conservative than you are. Might be more conservative in a different way, but more conservative. She's very conservative. I'm running out of candy, y'all. I've been eating hard candy, trying to quit smoking or vaping, y'all. And I'm out. I have to go get a refill. Well, I think all of y'all are subscribers. If you're not, please subscribe to our channel. Give me a thumbs up. She is very strict with her principles, but like I said, when you get our age, and I don't know how to explain it to you, we're both grown up. We know what we're doing. We both know we're living in sin right now. Well, what else are we gonna do? Wait till we're both dried up and in the grave before we get married? We're gonna get married as soon as we can. As soon as the law allows us, we will be getting married. I'm not gonna sit around till I'm 90 years old and live my life, though. Shit. You can't understand that. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, we've waited 8 freaking years to be together. I think that's long enough. Yes, it is. We have been in a relationship, but not together for 8 years. I have just now got here after 8 years. I got here in July. So, like I say, when do you want us to wait till live our life till we're 90 years old? I can't wait for the Philippine government any longer. Have you gone on home, Pentex or Eric? I reckon Eric's gone. I reckon Nikon's gone and Eric's gone. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Old rainy day. I can't remember that song. That's how it starts off. Old rainy day. Rain, rain, go away. Little Butch wants to play. I will say, I don't know who all's still here. Apparently, not very many people. That is one thing I like about the Philippines living here. 'Cause I was living out in the country back home. Living here, got heck, I can walk down here to the clubhouse and go swimming, go play tennis or badminton, shoot some hoops at the basketball court, uh, walk through a nice subdivision. Body attractive feeling. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I fell in love with her soul more than I did her body. She does have a very beautiful body, but I fell in love with her soul. Her soul is the type of person I've always wanted to find and marry in the U.S. and never could. In the little town I grew up in the U.S., it all started in high school. If you wasn't a ball player, an all-star football, basketball, track, you was a nobody. Girls would not date you or nothing else. And I was not a ball player. I grew up working. My dad put me to work when I was 5 years old on the farm. We didn't have time to play ball. So therefore, to the girls back home, I was just a nobody. So the girls I was able to find and marry wasn't the highest caliber. Now, my ex-wives were beautiful women, but not quality women. Obviously, they wasn't quality because they cheated on me. I reckon everybody else about done gone home. You still here with us, Eric? You done chilled out. Well, if nobody else is going to talk anymore, I reckon I'm going to call it quits. Well, y'all, seems like everybody's gone, so I'm going to end this live stream. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy. Appreciate y'all coming by to visit. Y'all take it easy, okay? Be careful out there.